Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Courts. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back, my beautiful, amazing Soul Tribe family. Come on in. Hopefully, everybody is ascending to their highest vibration by way of you connecting with your higher self. You can never go wrong. Remember to listen to your intuition, use your best discernment when it comes to these general energy check readings, okay? A he could be a she could be a they could be a her over there. Just remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. Let's just see what is going on. Holy Spirit, beautiful divine angels, please continue to guide my intuition. Show me what it is that I need to see. I just heard you got people in a panic. Okay, so people are in a panic. Oh, no, 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 no. Sickness, disease, and or infection. Oh, my goodness. So something about a sickness, something about a dis-ease in the body, something is infectious, something like that. Somebody is scared. Somebody's in a panic. Okay. I will be using the gold foil tarot. I will tag it down below for those of you that would like to add this to your tarot collection. Oh, yeah, this is crazy. As soon as we split the deck, look at how the truth is absolutely present here in Spiritual Court. You got the Five of Cups, death, and judgment. Okay. So sickness, disease, and or infection. Why is somebody in a hissy, in a tinsy, in a tissy, in a hissy? Strength. Somebody could have done something. Somebody's in desperate need of vitality, wellness, and optimum health. Page of Swords, they're watching you. Okay, so what's infection, sickness, and disease? Angels. Somebody could have sent this to you. Ooh, a wandering energy. Somebody's covering up the fact that they have something. Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands is about passionately being in pursuit of something, right? This could be somebody with a wandering eye. Three of Wands, they're trying to cover up that they have something that they're infected with, some type of sickness and disease. Two of Swords, they don't want you to know this. Who is this person and why is it here? Ten of Pentacles. Something about spiritual gift, inheritance. Why is this here? Somebody collaborated. Okay, so what did they do? Somebody did something at a distance. Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, three plus three is six. Okay, if you flip the number six upside down, it's the number nine. Something about death backfiring. Okay, that's what I see. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, in a loop. 6 plus 2, Two of Swords, okay, is 8. Then you got 10. So 8 plus 10, right, is 18. 8 plus 1 is 9, death. All right, well, somebody did something. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. What's good, Spirit? What happened? Queen of Swords energy, okay. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is about intelligence and or awareness. Page of Pentacles is an offer. Okay. Could also represent an immature energy, a child, or somebody that is childish. Why is this here? What happened? What did they do? What did this person do? I don't know. Whatever this is some type of an attack. Notice the wands coming up against the one that has the biggest wand, but the person on top is standing their ground, defending something that belongs to you. Clarify sickness, disease. Oh, yeah. Okay, so somebody could have tried to transfer their illness to you. Whoever this person is, it did not go well. Okay, somebody either tried to bind into your vitality, your strength, your health. Okay, and something backfired. You're too divinely protected. Seven of Wands, you're defending yourself. You're using your spiritual gifts to defend yourself. So the Ten of Pentacles is your energy. Nine of Cups in the reverse, something backfired. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Please and thank you, my beautiful angels. Ooh, 5 to the 10. Somebody wanted to strip you of your prosperity, of your vitality, of your optimum health, and they collaborated with somebody at a distance. I just heard Spirit say, dead people doing death spells is crazy work. Damn. Dead people. Five of Pentacles. abandonment, left out in the cold. They wanted to see if something was going to work and it backfired. Clarify? Death. It backfired. So dead people, meaning they already have an appointment with death. Death represents transformation. But when somebody doesn't want to transform or they refuse to ascend, they're as good as dead. What are you doing here? Why are you amongst the living? Doing dead things, playing with the dead, playing in graveyards. Dead people doing death spells is crazy work. Somebody wanted to test the waters. I just heard they wanted to use you for target practice. Okay, so death is in the reverse. This backfired. Sickness, death, and illness. Somebody wanted to switch out some type of judgment so that you would carry the sickness and then they could live a life amongst the living. Something backfired. So the goal was to take you from the 10 to the 5, but instead it backfired. Show me this person that did this. What's going on? Yeah, it's crazy. Somebody was under the illusion, okay, that they could make you be unalived or believe that you were going to die or something like that. It's all an illusion, projection. Hangman in the reverse, this was some form of a sacrifice. Spirit keeps saying this person's as good as dead, but I feel like it's not like saying, oh, you're as good as dead. It's like somebody has a dead mentality, a lack of consciousness. They refuse to evolve. They're dealing with things that don't bring life, that doesn't bring ascension. They're not willing to ascend, hence the fact that they are dying. So they attempted to transfer some type of sickness or death to somebody who's committed to ascending. You chosen one. Okay. Yeah, 4 of Swords in the reverse. What is going on? This is something that they can't get rid of. Okay. Why can't they get rid of this sickness? What's going on within this person? 4 of Swords in the reverse with the Hangman in the reverse. Yeah, that somebody wanted to swap out vitality or swap your vitality or take it, basically. What's wrong with this person? 4 of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles. The goal was to get a new beginning. They could have paid for this spell work. Somebody could have paid a lot of money. The scales were immediately balanced, chosen one. Whoever you are, you're too tapped in. And this is not your fate. Yeah, I keep hearing this is not my fate. This is not my sickness. This is not my death. Show me the person, the Chariot. Cancerian energy. Clarify. Chosen one, you're moving forward. I cannot make this up. You got the Star and you got the Chariot. Somebody was promised and or lied to about this spiritual work, that this would work on you, the Chariot and the Star. And so now they're a little nervous because they're watching you be unaffected by some type of disease that they tried to transfer to you so they didn't have to die. You got the Star and you got the Chariot. You're moving forward. What's the 4 of Swords in the reverse? Hangman in the reverse. 7 of Cups. Illusions. Yeah, look, I cannot make this up. 7 of Swords, sneaky and deceptive. Okay, so somebody was trying to do this by a certain time, some type of an alignment before you aligned. That's what I just heard. And they ended up catching a tower. Okay, whoever this person is, it's not looking too good for them. Star energy. So, chosen one, you're the Star. You got the 10 of Pentacles, wealth, abundance, not just wealth as far as prosperity, that's here too, but a wealth of knowledge. Death in the reverse. Wow. Yeah, this person is done. 10 of Swords. Somebody said that this was supposed to be you. And there's somebody that took a lot of money convincing this person that this would be possible. Clarify? Yeah, they're scared. Somebody's terrified. They don't know what to do. 9 of Wands. Wounded warrior energy. Clarify. Show me this person. Why did they do this? To gain some type of victory? 6 of Cups. Somebody from your past. So somebody from your past is in bad health, okay? They refuse to evolve intelligently, spiritually. That's really where this death energy comes from, or whatever they've been infected with. What's the Knight of Wands? Ten of Cups, somebody could be secretly hiding the fact that they're a part of the LGBTQ community, and somebody could have contracted some type of infectious disease. Because even when I look at that card, it says sickness, disease, but my eyes immediately went to infectious disease. So somebody could have HIV, something that they call by way of LGBTQ, or just from being in this promiscuity, a promiscuous person. Somebody is like spreading their seed to a lot of different people, men and women. That's what I just heard. The Hierophant energy. You're the Hierophant. So it's your pure energy. Somebody knows that you have vitality, that you have something that they need. What's with this Knight of Wands and the Ten of Cups? Yeah, so they sought to attack you. Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody who is bitter, angry. They don't feel as though it should be them. Why them? Somebody could be really angry that they caught something and that, they're really in denial. So they took it to the spiritual streets. That's what they did. Somebody took it to the spirit realm, okay? Requested or paid for somebody to cause you a death and give you the sickness instead of them. King of Wands, Emperor energy, masculine energy, divine masculine. What's the King of Wands? And the Emperor, toil and labor. Somebody was working really, really hard. So this Knight of Wands is a King of Wands, is an Emperor, very attractive, okay? Could be a fire sign, or somebody's just really passionately pursuing something to create what appears to be an illusion of an outcome. Something could have never been I just heard transferred and transmuted. Hmm. Somebody was heavily invested. Somebody was doing routine spell work to try to give you some type of infectious disease. Somebody could literally be going to get treatment from infectious disease. This person could be refusing to get treatment or checked up on, or what is it? Clarify. Yeah, they're refusing this. Look, they're bound to it. Eight of Swords, that's sickness. So they tried to do something in the spirit realm to transfer this, whatever this was, it backfired in a major way. This was, I just heard their final idea. Like somebody they ran out of ideas of how to get out of this judgment. Eight of Swords, they are bound to this. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's refusing to take their medication or get treatment. Damn, what happened, Spirit? Talk to me. Now they want to apologize. This fell right on top of the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody wanted your gift of healing. Somebody wanted your spiritual gifts. Basically, they wanted your soul. Okay, it's going to be you, not me. This person also tried to bind you to them in death, meaning, energy doesn't die. So even if they die, they wanted to still be a part of your essence. That has backfired. The Tower and the Ten of Swords, child, it's over. Every dead witch and warlock that has ever done any type of spell work, that work too is being dismantled. Oftentimes, it's an entity trying to track people down because the witch or the warlock has died. 1333 on the timer. You were always taboo. You were never meant to be touched by whoever this is or whatever this disease is. And you better thank the Most High God, knock on wood, that you don't have what this Knight of Wands has, infectious disease. Somebody is sick. Page of Cups, they want to apologize. I just heard their dying wish. They want to apologize. Eight of Swords, but it's only because they weren't able to bind you to their disease. Somebody would have loved nothing more than to have you bound in death. This person knows that death is coming. They know the death angels are looming around. Their time here is up. Whatever they were supposed to do, it's over. They can't change it. So they wanted to bind themselves to you in essence so that they could somehow still have energy amongst the living. It backfired. It backfired. Five of Swords. This is a sneaky and deceptive attempt that failed. Dead people doing death magic is crazy work. It really is. Clarify. Somebody wanted you to have this tower, but you're coming out, look, as the Hierophant. You will continue on your destiny. You will continue to ascend to your highest good, your higher self. This is like, okay, what more do we need? You have divine insight. This person doesn't like your intuition. No, they don't like it because you keep seeing what it is that they're going to do before they do it. Big ego energy. Big ego, big, why not me? I mean, like, why can't I be the Hierophant? But lacking understanding of what the Hierophant really represents is knowing yourself in this energy of, striving to be perfect, right? That's a good attempt to make in life, is to strive to be perfect. If we know that nothing is perfect in its totality, then we must think eternally that things are perfect because we're striving for perfection beyond the physical body, beyond this realm. Yeah, somebody is in a very finite way of thinking, and they don't like the fact that they can't control your thoughts. Somebody doesn't like the fact that they can't make you feel what it is that they are feeling. This person could be suffering on a very deep spiritual, psychological level. Nine of Cups in a reverse. Something didn't go as planned. I can't make this up. Somebody wanted your healing. Six of Swords. Somebody was like, I just need to get this person's energy and then I would be able to heal. So they did some type of energetic work. This could have been like siphoning energy. Ace of Pentacles and a Six of Swords. Wow. Spirit says it did not work. It's because of your abundance. Whoever you are ascending beautifully. You will continue to ascend beautifully. Thank the Most High God that you did ascend at the level that you're at, because you can't be touched by this energy. You got the Nine of Pentacles, single, self-sufficient, the Hierophant, Two of Wands, high level commitment with your higher self. You're married to Source. You're married to the spirit realm. You're married to higher knowledge. Ascended masters walk with you. Two of Wands, you're being guided to teach. Now somebody wants to learn and it's too late. Eight of Swords, that whatever decision they've made, they have made their bed and they have to lie in it. Clarify? They can no longer reach for your energy. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. They can no longer reach for your energy. They can no longer harvest off of your energy. They can't latch on. They can't hook in, be them alive and or dead in the physical and in the spirit realm. Somebody wanted to love you until, like, I keep seeing somebody like wanting to take you to the grave with them. Whoa. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're moving forward. You have this love for life. You have this love for the divine. You have this love that cannot be altered. It cannot be tarnished. It cannot be under any forms of an illusion, because whoever you are, you've done the inner work. So the devil can't find a way to get in. Okay? You got the Lovers and you got the Eight of Cups. I don't want to show that card because we got the naked bodies on there. But yeah, you got the Lovers and the Eight of Cups. So what seems to be the issue? You're moving forward, collective. We're moving forward. The Hierophant, Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Somebody tried to switch out essence, life, death. Somebody had a death sentence, is a dead man walking, and they did death spells over a divine being who's ascending to their highest good. You look to the stars for your answer. Yeah, like what what the hell is going on here? Anything else, Holy Spirit? Anything else? My spirit team said, no, that's it. My spirit team said, Ace of Cups, no, that's it. Wow. Ace of Cups is divine intervention, emotions, joy from the ethers, congratulations from the ethers. That's what I just heard. It's like the ethers are congratulating you for passing some type of test. Yeah, this person was projecting their illness onto you. Somebody wanted to attach to you in death enough that even when they pass away, they can somehow still be around your essence. This person is absolutely obsessed over the fact that what they have, like what they did, what they've done, they're obsessed over the fact that they can't change it. So they sit up all day. If I woulda, coulda, shoulda, I would not have done. Four of Swords in the reverse. Something's irreversible. The Hangman in the reverse. I'm going to sacrifice you. It won't be me. It's a no. You could actually feel, unfortunately, collective, you might feel this person passing away or leaving your essence. You could have done something to cleanse yourself of this person's essence, be them alive or dead. Spirit says they're not alive. The spirit has since moved on. So now they're just doing things that are leading them to dead zones. This is dead activity. It's not active. It's not activated. So the vessel refuses. Somebody is refusing treatment. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And they're mad because they can't come towards you. The goal was to come towards you and infect you. Child. It backfired. Death in the reverse. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's almost like somebody's confessing their sins. That's the energy that I get. It's like somebody confessing their sins. Wow. They're saying they're sorry, but they still want to like hold on to your energy as they're dying. Somebody has a sentence of death. It is what it is. Somebody could have been infecting a whole community of people as well. Somebody could have been infecting people and not saying that they were infecting people. And this person is watching you in optimum health, and they're mad. They're angry. They're jealous. They wish that you were feeling this suffering, and you're just not. You're just not. Anything else here? Show me the chosen one. Holy Spirit. Divine Collective. Holy Spirit, please close that door. Yeah, look, the star energy. This person wanted to bind themselves to you. Alive and or dead, but they're a dead man walking. Whatever this is, they wanted to do something by way of the underworld, okay? No matter what happens, they would always be with you. Bitch, no, you won't. You need to figure out what your next existence is. Toil and labor. Queen of Swords, you spoke the truth. You see the truth. You have the Ace of Swords in your hand. You said off with his head. Off with his head. Somebody's thinking with their little bitty baby head. I feel like somebody's impotent too. Five of Cups. Yeah, you shouldn't be using that wand. You shouldn't be infecting nobody with that. If you're going to infect somebody, go amongst your own. Go amongst people that are already infected, and y'all can just do whatever you need to do. But somebody's refusing treatment. Three of Wands, they're watching you be in this Queen of Swords energy, and they're watching you move forward. So the Five of Cups is them being depressed and stressed. Oh, this is a lot. You're standing in your power. You could have called your power back. When you did, it pulled the rug from up under this person. Strength, vitality, brave. Yeah, look. Knight of Swords. You could have spoke something into the atmosphere. That Knight of Swords wanted to come up in the reverse. You could have got real aggressive in the spirit realm. You could have said, stay the fuck out my energy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to drop a little razzle dazzle to let these bitches know this ain't what you want. Listen, did nobody make you lay down with him, them, shim, her? Yeah, it's a lot. Look, you literally have balance and temperance, angels. You've alchemized this energy, and the devil is saying that I'm going to be hot on your trail. And you're saying, no, you can't be. What are you doing? Now they want to apologize. Page of Cups. Wow. Show me the chosen one. You're coming up as an earth angel, somebody that is balanced, 1 foot on the water, 1 foot on land. Knight of Swords. You are somebody that is very intelligent. You understand the power of words, and when you speak, you say it with confidence, strength, heart chakra, Leo energy. Okay? You're too powerful for whatever this person got going on. You got the Knight of Cups and you got the Knight of Swords. Somebody looks really young for their age. Okay? You're coming up as somebody that's emotionally mature. But you know what else too? That Knight of Cups and that Knight of Swords energy. Yeah, you look really young. You're an old soul though. The star. This star wanted to come up in the reverse. So it's almost like somebody saying, if they have a verdict of death, you're going to have a verdict of death. It's something like that. Like, I'm taking you with me. And the universe was like, nah, this person, has been doing the work. They kind of have things that they need to get to, stuff they got to do. So we don't have no time to die, no time soon, not to that capacity. And if we do die, it's by way of transformation and reincarnation into the physical bodies that we want to be in, not the ones that somebody wants you to be in. So this is like a switcheroo, swapping out. Yeah, we're not swapping out. No, you should have took care of yourself. You need to still go get some treatment. Somebody doesn't want to live like this. They would rather take it to the spiritual streets. Child, Five of Wands. Five of Wands is spiritual warfare. This also could have been you putting a whooping on this person too, beating the shit out of them. In the ethers, competitive efforts, a lot of jealous ass people. Star energy is like recognition, being seen, striving, thriving, healthy, well, loving yourself. Somebody's really mad about that. The Four of Pentacles. So you still have a small group of people, okay? Five of Wands to the Four of Pentacles that are still somehow trying to do something. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Whatever they're trying, y'all, it's not working. 4 plus 5 is 9. That's death. What's going on, Spirit? Yeah, I can't make this up. You got somebody out here that whoever this person is, it's over. This person plays a lot of mind games. They project illusions. They're in regret. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. No, you did. You continue to, and you will continue to do whatever this is, because if you would have, you would have. If you could have, you should have. And if you should have, you could have. We all have free will. Somebody's beating themselves up, but they want you to feel the pain because they made bad decisions. That's not fair. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, the Lovers, Gemini energy in the reverse. I feel like this is more of like, not as like by way of the astrological sign. I feel like this is like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde ass energy. Lovers in the reverse. I love you. I hate you. I hate to love you, but I love to hate you. Somebody's mind is all over the place. This is more than just them not receiving treatment. This is about them not accepting that things are unfolding as they should be. And instead of being focused on themselves, they're focused on you and what you got going on and trying to figure out how to make your life miserable, be them alive or dead. But this person's already dead. They're doing dead activities. This is dead man's work. Getting up every day trying to figure out how to make somebody's life miserable, and you don't have that much time here. That's dead man's work. Five of Cups in a reverse. This person is angry because you're not sad and depressed, and that they don't get a new beginning. The Ace of Wands wanted to come up in the reverse. Clarify. They tried to block your intuition. Somebody tried to block your intuition. The Moon in the reverse. These cards are doing their own thing. Let's see what's going on, Spirit. Give me true, clear, accurate confirmations by way. Five of Swords. They're still trying to do something. Somebody feels as though they just need a little bit, baby, just a little bit of your energy. It's a wrap. They're under severe judgment, severe judgment. Whatever they're conjuring up, whatever they're doing, it's coming for them. It's coming to take them to the grave. Judgment. Notice the hand coming up out of the grave. This could be the underworld calling judgment on this person. Okay? Spell work, when you are walking dead and you're doing death spells on somebody that's alive and ascending, is crazy work. Five of Pentacles. It's because you abandoned them. Somebody feels like, how dare you? This is not a faithful, loyal lover. They have a lot of lovers. Lovers in the reverse is promiscuity. This is somebody that, I don't like to use this word, but they hate you. They really hate you to your core because you represent what it is that they could never be. They could never get a handle on their image or loving themselves, which is why they spread it themselves so thin. Somebody has a lot, I mean, a lot of sexual partners, men, women, you name it, a lot. Somebody has slept with a lot of people out of insecurity. That's what I just heard. Needing to be validated, addicted to the feeling of sex because they were trying to fill some type of void, self-love. So they hate you because of the love that you have for yourself. And you know, when you love yourself, you love creator, star, ace of wands. Yeah. They feel abandoned. So this person has abandonment issues, broken promises. The person that has felt abandoned now becomes the one that could have abandoned a lot of people. So it's like it's the victim who's really the victimizer. Somebody is crying sad, woe is me, but they're still going around infecting people with this. Yeah. And it's really your destiny, the wheel of fortune. Somebody is like, how can you live this life? How? Okay, I just heard understanding, basic understanding. Okay, so when you were with this person, you could have had a basic understanding of your power, of your depths, how far your knowledge goes. Maybe you didn't really know completely who you were, but you figured it out. Temperance energy, you stood in your power. Now they want to fight you. Yeah, it's given. Do you want to fight me? Do you want to catch these hands? Somebody want to fight you. Four of Cups, because they've missed an opportunity. So they could have been projecting a lot of like sad energy onto you, like sitting up, projecting, wishing, waiting, trying to get something to stick. But you're coming out as an alchemist. Somebody's thought process, their death energy doesn't resonate. Whatever they said, it doesn't resonate. Because you're still coming out with your wish fulfillment. Somebody's trying to figure out how the heck are you still getting to your wish fulfillment. They refuse to walk away. Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Magician. So obsessively doing death magic, knowing that they're dying. Okay. Eight of Cups in the reverse, the Magician. Somebody's refusing to let this go because they want you to take this breadcrumb. They would love nothing more. And I know this sounds quite sadistic and even misogynistic. This person would love nothing more but for you to take this breadcrumb so they can come into your life and infect you. Infect? Yeah, thank you, Spirit. So this is like needing your energy, optimum health, want your power. They tried to do a soul swap, a destiny swap, a death spell, wheel of fortune, turning the wheel in their favor. They want your star, they want your crown. This all backfired. Give me current energy. Show me what I need to see for the collective. Knight of Pentacles, you're not accepting this salty, faulty, fishy ass offer. It's a no. That shit up out of here. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is a breadcrumb. It's a dog ass energy. It's a dirty offer, man. It's a dirty ass pentacle with bad intentions. There's a death, there's a stench attached to this person's offers. Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles is breadcrumbs because somebody wants to come in and celebrate with you, honey. No. No, somebody's a part of the LGBTQ too. Page of Cups in the reverse. This is an ingenuine, insensitive, self-absorbed. This person's giving Diddy, man. This person's giving Diddy. You know, Diddy is a different type of narcissist. This is somebody that prides themselves on being very highly intelligent, knowing how to like work your insecurities and make you feel away. so that they come out on top. It's giving that kind of energy. Page of Cups in the reverse. What's going on, Spirit? Two of Swords. They don't want you to see this, but you see. Show me the chosen one. Yeah, we don't give a damn. You don't want it. Two of Cups in the reverse. I'm telling you. So you got confusion. You got ingenuine apologies. Somebody's in bad health. They just did death magic. They're trying to harvest off your energy through sex. The Lover's in the reverse, but they're sleeping with other people. They're infecting other people. They're refusing treatment. Five of Wands. Then they get angry. Somebody's in a sick and twisted cycle of just getting up doing some bullshit. Like, it's dead man activities, y'all. This is not life. This is not of the living. Chosen one. Somebody wants the table to turn. Somebody doesn't want something to go for you. Somebody doesn't want you to love yourself. The Queen of Cups in the upright. Queen of Cups wanted to come up in the reverse. The devil has been exposed in the reverse. Somebody doesn't want you loving yourself, being attractive, looking good, smelling good, being happy. Somebody doesn't want you to attract any other lovers. This is their dying wish. Do y'all understand that? Somebody could be sick. Somebody could be dying. In fact, they are. They're infected. But whatever this is, somebody wants to dirty your cup. And can I be honest? Because I know somebody is watching, wondering if you got what this person got. No, you don't. Let me tell you something. The Creator, your higher self, your angels got you away from this person just in the nick of motherfucking time. This is why they're so angry. This is why they're so dirty in the spirit realm. This is why your energy, just a touch of it, just a little tiny baby bit of it, is keeping this person alive. And they hate the fact that you are the only one that can sustain them. But now that you are calling your power back, standing in your strength, it's a no. Somebody wants to make you feel obligated. It's your obligation to sustain me. No, it is not. You can't be the victim who keeps victimizing everybody around you. Look, you left in the nick of time. Six of Swords, you are well. You're safe to go to the doctor. You're safe to get a blood test. Six of Swords, you are healed and you left. Three of Swords, you better thank God. You better thank God that you didn't go back to this person. You better thank the Most High God that you do not have what this person has. Now, does that mean that they're going to stop attacking you? No, it doesn't. In fact, they don't have anything else to do. They're dying. They're doing dead man activities. So let them. But harvest off of you, 4 to the 5. Somebody is like losing money. Somebody is like, child, this is a mess. Page of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Something hit this person's finances. 8 of Wands energy. There's a swift backfire. You're pursuing something. You got the 7 of Swords, and you got the 7 of Wands and the 8 of Wands, protecting your energy. 8 of Wands is like swift action, moving forward. You're moving too fast, collective, for this death energy to attach itself to you. You got too much motion. When you're in the Wheel of Fortune energy, the Ace of Wands energy, the Star energy, 9 of Cups energy, you are busy. You are living life. You are amongst the living. You got things to do. So somebody is angry because they would love for you to sit still, because it's hard to hit a moving target, especially when you don't have any energy. How can you find the energy to raise your your bow and arrow? Thank you, Spirit. Somebody doesn't even have enough vitality to catch up with you. So they need to get a little bit of your energy so that they can go back and do this magic. You're standing your ground. Didn't I just tell you got the 7 of Wands to the 8? This is like standing your ground, letting somebody know, look, you're going to get the hell up away from me. It's a spiritual uppercut. It's a spiritual 2-piece in a biscuit. Yeah, you have to bing, bing real quick. Seven of Wands to the Eight of Wands. Ace of Wands. It's a tower, baby. It's a tower. It's a good, healthy tower, too. This could have really molded and shaped you into being a better alchemist, chosen one. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even lie. Somebody was really trying to give you that sickness. They was wishing, they was begging the devil, please, oh, please, let this person be sick and not me, honey. The tower, it backfired. So with you standing your ground, collective, with you looking to the heavens, talking to the Most High God, adhering to your spiritual contract by way of what is written in the stars, by way of destiny, there was definitely telepathic communication that was had with you and your spirit team and the angels. And your angels said, hold up, wait a minute, we got this. Temperance energy that came through balances out. Shout out to the angels that are fighting for us on all timelines. And in the process, what you did was you invoked a very big tower, enough that it destroyed anything that was trying to destroy you. And that's on God. Cannot be bound to you in death, sir. We cannot be bound to any dense energies in death. It's over. You've been through too many transformations, collective. You've been through enough transformations that your death is not predicated on whether or not somebody goes and does a death spell. Ain't got nothing to do with you. And they don't have enough know-how, enough knowledge, because they don't know themselves to try to transmute this energy at this point. Somebody's having a pity party and they want you to RSVP. No. Page of Cups in the reverse. This person wanted you, Knight of Wands energy, to have a tower. But the Knight of Wands is you passionately in pursuit of whatever you're doing. The world wanted to come up in the reverse, but it's a no. It's coming up in the upright. I'm not taking it in the reverse. So Motive B, it's over. It's over. Major Arcana 21 is on that card. Somebody could have done something around winter solstice. Yep. And this person is a liar. What's the Ace of Swords in the reverse? They were trying to stop you from seeing the truth. The Queen of Wands, something about your beauty. This is a beauty spell. So Ace of Swords in the reverse is somebody that did not want you to use your better judgment, your confidence. They didn't want you to see the truth about who you are, your value. So this death spell was to stop you from ascending to this version of yourself that is very high vibrational and confident. You know, we go through a series of awakenings. They all mean something at different times. Somebody was trying to block your intuition to the truth. Queen of Wands, this could have been trying to like project, this is like evil eye. They didn't want you to see the truth. Because if you don't see the truth, or you're not in alignment with the truth, you're not going to make a decision that's good for you. You're going to take a salty ass offer or a bad offer. And you didn't do that. Ace of Swords. This person's trying to make you out to be a liar. Why was the Ace of Swords in the reverse? This person could have said that you infected them. Child, look at this dirty ass cup. King of Cups in the reverse. This person doesn't take care of themselves. They could have bad hygiene physically, spiritually. Obviously, their hygiene is horrible. But this is a dead man walking. King of Cups in the reverse. Somebody is a dirty offer. Somebody is like sick and twisted. Straight up and down. And they're hiding the fact that they're sick. The moon energy. They're mad because you're the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody feels abandoned by you. This person feels as though you are obligated to nurse them back to health. Seven of Cups, this is an illusion. King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, somebody is dirty. Their cup is empty. They could be feeling all dried out. No flow, no motion. It's the King of Cups in the reverse. It's emotional manipulation. The Devil's in the reverse. The Chariot. You expose this person. It's like somebody astral projecting towards you in a very sexually like deviant energy, wanting to infect you in the spirit essence. Now they need you to stay alive. This is what they're saying. King of Wands in the reverse. I can't make this up. King of Cups in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse, the Chariot, and the Devil. The Hangman. They're watching you. Wow. They have to respect who you are. They have to see you the way the world sees you, which is the star. Somebody that has great promise. Six of Wands, you got a victory here, collective. This is the message. I hope this was able to help somebody. Like, love, share, subscribe. Hype me up, if you feel that you need to do that. I appreciate it. I will see y'all in the next video. Until then, peace be with you.